fuck with us. What we posted every Friday. See them corn emojis, then you know a nigga wildin'. Jaded Gemini.
Shit to me,
so
whole.
They think we just be going out riding on
nah,
the weekends.
bro.
Like,
press them trigger buttons if you want to, bro. Fuck you talking about,
chill. Nigga. He needs to chill, bruh.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
speaking of fucking hypocrites, so this
I don't even think those were niggas, Mary. I think those were savages. There's a difference between niggas, black people, and savages. Because savages come in all fucking shapes, forms, sizes. My big problem with what he said was he interpreted my black turmoil as, oh, people are wilding, niggas are stealing, they're looting. No, nigga, like, bro, shit's deeper than rap, and there's a lot other than sugar in the Kool-Aid right now, bro. It's cyanide and hollow points in that motherfucker. Like, bro, this shit ain't nothing nice, bro. And they think this shit is the media. Niggas don't even have time to loot for real, because niggas is going and clocking in trying to provide for their families.
Nobody has looted.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like shit, if niggas still looting the Nike where you at, bro,
what the fuck?
Them niggas is savages for sure. But damn. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just seen that. I was like, fuck, nigga. They still looting out here?
No, they're not. No one is looting. They need to fucking get... That's
crazy.
Just proof of people having the privilege of living in their own little fucking fantasy bubble. Like, nobody's fucking looting.
But it's so easy to tell who's where whenever shit comes out, though.
This is the next freaking topic, and it's a highlight, okay? So... we're going to answer a question. Somebody just asked us to answer a question, and I just thought it would be a nice conversation points. And it is, are parents hypocrites for doing things they urge their teens not to do?
Why you got my pants on, nigga?
Now, I'm not a teenager, so of course I'm going to say no. Because if you're a child, then, I mean, shit, you just can't do shit, bro. It sucks, but you just can't. Like, I don't know what to tell you. But if you want to talk about, like, are your parents hypocritical for doing things they tell you not to do as an adult, like they advise you not to do as an adult, is that hypocritical? Yeah, because what's the definition of being a hypocrite? Doing shit that you telling somebody else how to do.
So you think the moral problem with that is, once you're an adult, nigga, you're on the same level as your parents, for real.
Exactly.
Dude, but that's a deeper problem in itself, yo.
But we did talk about this in another podcast where it's like, there's a difference between being of a legal age and being grown, though. Like, period. Like, you could still be an adult legally and not be grown, like, and still be dependent on somebody. So then, therefore, it's kind of like...
The way you move tells it all. The way you move tells it all, because you could be 399, nigga, and you can still move like a toddler if you never were like conditioned the right way. Because if you don't learn certain things, if you don't acquire certain things, like when we went to the Pita Pit and I saw a beautiful woman, right? She walked up to a door and she waited for a second, and the nigga that she was with just didn't open that motherfucker. I'm just watching this shit. I'm just like, damn, bro. Like, even if you're not a chivalrous knight, and you're not on that, you don't want to open up doors for bitches, women, hoes, coquettes, you know what I'm saying? Dudes. Or goddamn transgender women, if that's your niche or whatever. Dog, if you see a motherfucker just waiting in front of the door, open that bitch up, bro. Like, at that point, it's just like, nigga, is you trying to smash or what, nigga? Like, you have common sense at that point. Right. Nothing happened. And she opened that door. I'm like, God damn.
But freaking...
that nigga wasn't raised right.
Freaking Danimal says, don't drink and drive, Junior, says the mom who picks her kids up from school after 6 mimosas with her girlfriends.
But how was she raised?
Here's my thing with that statement, that specific example. For one, that mom's shitty. Like, what the fuck? Two, I don't know. It never makes sense to me, like, why parents do that, especially at a young age bracket. Like, what type of impact is that having? Like, I remember my dad used to do that with me with cigarettes. Like, he would tell me when I was like a little kid, like, don't do cigarettes. Don't pick up a cigarette.
Yeah, you better not.
And I'm just sitting here like, I have no temptation with my peers to smoke cigarettes. Cigarettes are not easily accessible to me. I have no desire to, like.
Nigga, only time I see cigarettes is when I'm around your ass.
Right. Like, what are we doing here? What's the point?
But
like,
I guess he should be telling you not to smoke them if he's gonna be subjecting you to secondhand.
But what did I end up doing?
Ha! Preach that.
What did I end up doing?
Wow. Smoking that nicotine on them late nights, waking up early, going to bed late,
Smoking all types of shit.
clocking in with them red eyes, knowing you wasn't living right.
I definitely think you should set a good example for your kid.
Nah. I mean, shit, you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. Nobody's perfect.
Yeah, what's up, Dante?
I think you gotta define, like, right and wrong in a whole different light before you start judging niggas on that type of time. Because there's we watched a thing about a nigga that dropped the baby off to school and just didn't pick that little nigga up at all.
Yeah, bro.
So I'm like, fuck, I'd rather my dad pick me up with the Hennessy breath, like, what's up, son? Knowing that his drunk ass alcoholic self drives fine with the .08 and he knows that. Then be that nigga. It's 7:30 and I'm still at what that shit called when you stay after school with the program.
Oh, like the team up.
Yeah, team up. Niggas getting out and the teachers just getting that OT. Just
right.
They high as fuck, niggas. Like you gonna, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Shit get cold out here, bro.
My kid's 14 and is trying me. I don't want her to do stuff like I did when I was a teen. And then started acting stupid at 13. I'm lucky to be alive looking back. No, same. Like, I definitely feel what you're saying.
I've tried to change a lot just off of that sentiment right there. Like, just recently,
I don't have any fears about, like, it's crazy. I worry more about, like, when I see myself as a mom, I worry more about, like, early development than I do about teen years. Because, like, once it goes to, like, teen to you being an adult, oh, bro, we're going to... Bro, like, I can't wait.
Can I kick some real shit to you, though? Because
toddlers are cool, too. I like when they start talking and shit.
Even then, though, like, when
my favorite.
When your kid turns into
an
adult.
Bro, that's my favorite, too.
Like, that shit can go wrong if you get too friendly. Like, there's always got to just be this finite line of respect. And I guess that just comes from... I think the problem is, fuck the problem. And I know I'm young, so... Just a disclaimer, bro. I'm 26, bro. I have 0 kids.
We don't got kids.
But
we just talking.
I am heavy in literature, and I've always been told I was a prophet. But fuck it, I've never thought that. But all disclaimers aside, I think the real problem with that is when you see the parent. Fuck it, I've been a kid before. Yeah. I've been on that side. Fuck it, there it is. When the problem is, are you? Shut your ass up, nigga. I'm not talking to you. When you see things and you see the person that's supposed to be the my word is bond. What I say goes. I know right from wrong, and I whoop your ass and discipline you based on right and wrong.
Right. Like
I tell
feel like
you,
fear and respect. Like
it's totally different. Right. I told you what's right and what's wrong. But yet you see me doing what I told you was wrong.
Exactly.
What is your little child brain going to associate with right and wrong? Because like I know, when you first start something like
you're
life.
You're going to associate some things that are wrong are pleasurable in some sense. Like, in some sense.
I know smoking's bad, but it reminds me of my dad.
Right.
That's a bar.
Like little things like that.
I know smoking bad, but it remind me of my dad. So every time I get stressed, I'm gonna take a drag.
I will say I'm very blessed to never have gotten hooked on cigarettes though.
Dude, when I did them blurred lines, I used to smoke hella cigarettes randomly.
Yes.
Nigga, it's like a nigga like you. It's like you just do a line and then it's like
I will admit, back in the clubbing and partying days, when you get fucked up enough,
this is what happens. You do a line randomly, and then a nigga with a leather jacket just, hey man, and he flips the cigarette, and it just, and you catch it in 2 fingers, like thanks man, and then it's over. But I'm saved now. I mean, shit, it is what it is. But I ain't gonna act like I wasn't heavy into some drug dealing shit. That shit was it, bro. And niggas love to act like they have fucking like, oh, I got a moral compass. But it's like, bro, it is what it is, bro.
Ooh, sorry guys, sorry.
Niggas got moral compasses, but they don't usually involve like drugs. And if niggas are real adamant telling you what they don't do, that's what they do. For sure.
Jasmine said the problem is most of these parents need to go to therapy to unlearn toxic traits. If anything,
it's all about perception. What's toxic? There's toxic, but there's things that people don't even. The problem is their perception. They're not perceiving shit as toxic.
My thing is in my Ayanla voice.
Now you just discredited everything that you're.
Because you said perceive.
Okay, for sure. She loves that word.
Why does the world perceive you as toxic?
Yeah.
What have you gone through? What do you need to unpack?
You like statistics, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many niggas told you were toxic? That's how I live my life.
How many times have you been the common denominator in the problem?
Of toxicity, though.
Right.
Because if you're the paragon of fucking toxicity, you're going to know, bro. Niggas are going to be like, oh, bro, every time you come around, niggas start talking about toxic.
How do you find out when someone else is toxic? Damn, every time I hang out with them, I get into some shit. Every time I lose with them, something. I'm in trouble. I lose something. I'm late for work. Like, you get what I'm saying?
I'm shit.
There's a common denominator.
Don't be the common denominator. Because that's how you can air it out real quick.
But I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. My mom personally, the only thing she drilled into me, like I was doing pretty much me when I was in high school. The only thing she drilled into me is to just like not get knocked up. And I didn't get knocked up. I've
learned about learning and inadvertently taught myself how to teach, because all you have to do is associate like good neural pathways with good behaviors, right? The same way you have to, like, teaching Spodie, she's such a stubborn breed. You have to teach her similar to how you would teach a little kid. You have to be like, yo, you want to eat carrots because you're going to feel good, little nigga. But, like, sometimes you have to be an adult and be drinking and shit to actually feel how the carrots make you feel good. And then you be like, damn, that nigga actually told me them carrots was going to make me feel good. So if you can actually, like, associate, like, instant gratification with positive reinforcement and positive behavior, it's a fucking Molotov cocktail of greatness.
All I wanted to say is, can we talk about how girls are always told to not fucking get pregnant and dudes never fucking have to deal with any of that? That's all I wanted to say with that.
I don't know what you're talking about. My mother was
about
always telling me
to talking about a mazel tov. I don't know. That's all I wanted to say, with if that even makes sense from what I was just talking about before.
No, you're saying that it's a big lifetime instillment at a young age for females to get told, yo, don't have a baby, don't have a baby, don't have a baby, don't get pregnant.
We were talking about parents being hypocritical about doing certain things and telling their kids not to do it. And I said, well, all my mom told me, because I got to pretty much do what I want for real, was to not get knocked up. And then you started talking about mazel tovs. And I was like, isn't it crazy how, like, guys, it's kind of like, nope, I only had to worry about this. But, like, with us, it was always like, don't get knocked up, don't get knocked up, don't get knocked up.
No, I get what you're saying.
You led whatever was talking about to that.
No, I was talking about, like, learning.
That's what we were talking about.
Learning and, like, when you're teaching your kids and shit, or you're teaching anything, because I don't know about teaching because I don't have kids and shit, but I know about learning from being a kid and learning life lessons and shit, and I was just telling about that. But I get what you're saying. Like, it is a societal thing where the parents always gonna be more focused on what the girl that they had is doing than the boy. They not gonna be like, little nigga, well, my mother was an exception. Maybe it's because I grew up with a single mother and she was hip to the game. She always taught me, hey, what up, little Danny? All right, little nigga, a bitch will trap you too. Niggas just don't trap bitches. Bitches trap niggas too, Danny. So you gotta watch for that. The pussy is power, Daniel. You feel me? A mother could teach in a whole different way. They could definitely run the game. My mother told me to always wear a condom. Always.
My mom told me that the reason why usually that pressure goes in that direction is because a dude can drop some shit off and do a whole 9 months and look like he does not have a child, live like he does not have a child, and go about his day like he doesn't have one. Whereas the woman, you are stuck with the baby, you in the house, you got to give birth. It's usually the maternal side that has to, quote unquote, deal with it. It's so horrible to say. Like, it's so horrible, bro.
Sounds like the same conversation from a different gender role point. Because what she was telling you is like, look, nigga, it ain't gonna be like it is for your baby daddy. Because I know it's gonna feel like you can trap that nigga into loving you. But at the end of the day, he's still gonna be able to move how that nigga want to move. You're not. That shit is gonna be a stain on not only your lifestyle, but also the next fucking lifetime that you have. You're always gonna be not only financially, most likely, but for sure emotionally invested into this little nigga forever. You feel me? And sometimes, like I said way earlier in goddamn 17 minutes and goddamn 10 seconds of this motherfucker, your fucking emotional is everything, bro. If that's where your emotions are at, most of the time you...
Cute.
Why are you talking to that bitch? Lashes. Why?
Hold on. What is going on? Hold on.
And for a few weeks, your dad just went.
Yes.
Why is she so happy?
It's been hard. I think for anybody, no matter what the situation is, you don't want to see your parents go to prison.
Yeah.
But also, I think it's necessary.
Why is she looking at that? That would have been me.
Bruh.
The situation is, you don't want to see your parents go to prison.
She's smiling. She's smiling. That's why she's like, bro, what are you...